Hi there, folks. Welcome once again to our second session of tools in electrical engineering. Remember, in our last session, we're dealing with hand tools. Those are tools that need not to be connected to any power source. In today's session, we'll be looking at power tools. Now, remember, guys, this is not an advertisement of any company of some sort. I'm not paid or sponsored to be showing you all these tools. These are completely my very own tools. I bought them. And what I do is just to show you how these tools work, why you need all of those tools, and how are they important in your electrician life. This is Smart Mates, and let's get started. Now, as you all know, we've already discussed about the transition of report 191 to occupational programs, and this is another set of tools that you as a startup electrician must have. And it is very important for you to possess such tools, from your hand tools to your power tools. Now, I don't have those tools with cords. I only have cordless tools. But look, they work the same. The only difference is that those ones are more mobile. You can use them as easy as that. And the other ones are having cables. These are cordless. Now, the first tool that I want us to look at is your impact drill. This is your impact drill. It's a cordless tool. It's important. It's a little light duty type of a material. It has different engagement in terms of torque. You can use it as a hammer. You can use it as a drill bit, or rather a drill, and you can use it as a screwdriver. What's nice with it is it comes with a pre-selected screwdriver set right on the side. It also comes with a spirit level there just to help you, drill straight holes than just any type of a hole. Now, the purpose of this as an electrician is, of course, to use it as a drill, to use it as a screwdriver. This really helps you with less energy than using a normal a screwdriver. You can just use this as a screwdriver. There's a couple of selector mode here, as you can see, from 1 to 25. That is the amount of torque that you need. Now, when you are using it as a drill, you must also have a set of drill bits with different sizes. As you can see, these are my drill bits. Let's look at this one. These are not heavy duty drill bits, but you can find a variety of these drill bits anyway. These are connected right here. You can either manually control this with the hand to open up the mouth here, put in your drill bit, and then rotate it back to secure it, just like that. And just like that, it is secured. Just like that, you have your cordless power source. In this case, I'm having a 48 lithium battery with 15,000 milliamperes per hour of current. You plug it in there and you're ready to go. Now, with your power drill, obviously it has some rotational direction selectors for it to rotate anti-clockwise, for it to rotate clockwise. When you put it right in the middle, it will obviously lock that from operating. But that, your drill works perfectly fine. Now, right at the top, it has two gear selectors. Apart from the torque, it has two rotational frequency gear selectors. As you can see, there is one and then there is two there for the selection. So if you want to do it on a slower rotation, it's better you leave it at one, and then the torque here must be very less if you are to use it as a screwdriver. This helps so that it does not damage the threads of the screwdriver. That is your impact drill right there. You can also remove the drill head in two ways. You could remove it manually, or you can remove it with the power on, just like that. You remove it just like that. So, and then our next part would be your angle grinder. I think we know this type of a material. This is your angle grinder. It uses, although my disc is already depleted, this is the only disc I could find. I could not find any new ones. This is your angle grinder. Your angle grinder uses your grinder disc. How do you put this in? There are two ways of putting this. You need to remove this screw head right there, put in your disc right there, and then this would obviously secure your disc just like that. Now, right at the back, there is a small button that you can press until this locks up, and then you can rotate it like that. You see, that button has just engaged. I can rotate it like that, or you could just use the little tool that comes with it to hook on right in these holes, and while you are pressing on that button, you can lock your disc like that, and just like that your grinder is secured. To remove it, the same thing, you need to press on that, or you can use your hand to rotate it anti-clockwise, and obviously it loosens that screw there, or you can just use your tool to rotate it anti-clockwise just like that, and obviously like that you can have the tool head removed, your disc removed, and then you can just store it away just like that. Your angle grinder works in many ways. You can use it to cut your PVC pipe, you can use it to cut your wall, you can use it to cut even your you can use it to cut wood. As you can see, there are different types of this disc. There's this one that is used as a sander. Mine is already finished. I need to go buy another one. It is a sander. This is used to cut the wood, or you can use it to cut. Perhaps you're installing electricity in a wooded house, like the Wendy houses. This one is for your wall, to cut through your wall, and also to cut through your roof, metal roof. This one. So those are the types of disc that one needs to know. We have a hammer drill. This is one of my favorite drill. This is very huge. It's very heavy because it is used in different ways. As you could see, this side, it has selectors. Now, in the selector, you are going to rotate it in that direction. It depends on the type of a drill that you have. In that direction, obviously, it will work as a drill. In that direction, it will work as a drill and a hammer. And in that direction, it will work as a hammer. Now, it is important for you to dig up those trenches on the wall. It also has a safety button and a rotational direction, just like that. Very important to have these tools. They are amazing to have. Now we have an SDS drill bit. Now look at this. This hammer drill does not use any type of a drill bit, right? It uses this large drill bit. How do you insert this? It's very simple. You just pull this down like that. You don't have to look inside, but as you can see, there's different holes. You can just put it in like that, rotate it until it finds a secure area, and then let it go. Oops. Let's put it again. Put it in, rotate it until it secures, just like that. And then it is secured, just like that. There's a little handle here. You can unscrew the handle to change its position, how you want to hold it, like that, or like that, or like that. And then after you've selected your position, you will then screw it back in. To remove this SDS drill, you just press this down, and then just like that, your drill is out. Now, those are a couple of power tools that an entry-level electrician needs to have, and it's important for you to have them. Now, the last tool that I want to showcase to you is your wrench. This is your wrench. It uses a couple of these tools, right? Put it in there, and then it starts working, just like that. Let's put it in there. And then you can use it to unscrew large bolts and nuts and all that, especially when you're working with heavy equipment that needs to be secured on the wall. And that's just that. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's session, and these are the only tools that I have to show to you today. Let's meet again next time when we are discussing further tools that you may need to have as a startup electrician.